Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz, this is my channel, Toiletterian. Today is 24th of December, which is the Christmas Eve in London. It's very cold. It was raining a little bit earlier, but now it's alright. And I thought what better to basically greet you, seasonal greetings, those who don't observe Christmas, and those who observe Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and to your family and to your loved ones. And today I have a little review, and this one is a review of a hidden gem. Yes, this one is an absolute bargain. It's under £15 for very good perfume, and this is Pascal Morabito Sultan Noir. Okay, I just like how it sounds. Pascal Morabito Sultan Noir in Italian accent. Anyway, so this is Eau de Parfum 100 ml, and this one is marketed for, I think it's for ladies marketed. It doesn't say on it anything, but to me is absolutely unisex. Is actually a little bit leans towards masculinity, according to my wife. When I wore it, she said yes, this is quite masculine to her nose, and I agree with her. It's a little bit on the masculine side, but it's absolutely unisex. Anybody can rock it, ladies or men. At the end of the day, you know, perfume, smell, scent, fragrance doesn't have a sex, doesn't have a gender. Why? Because it's a smell, okay? And what we are accustomed to is the marketing. These companies, since I think the first company who made a gender for a fragrance was Chanel No. 5, which was in 1920s or 1930s, something like that. And that was the first female specific fragrance. Before that, fragrance was fragrance, perfume was perfume for everybody, anybody. It doesn't matter what age, what gender, and all sorts. Okay, so and after that, almost other companies started to divide the genders, and some don't, some do, and that's why we are conditioned to believe that fragrances have gender. They don't. If you like a smell, wear it. It doesn't matter which gender is targeted towards or marketed towards. And this is what I believe. I believe fragrances in general, perfumes in general, don't have gender. If you like the scent, wear it. If you don't like it, don't wear it. And that's the bottom line. Okay, anyway, that's a little rant out of the way. This one, basically accidentally I came across it. I was searching on the internet as always, and I came across this. It sounded very good, you know, so the note breakdown to me was very interesting, and it was only under 15 quid. I thought, okay, I'll give it a go, and also I like the bottle and everything else. I give it a go. What could go wrong? You know, if I don't like it, I can always pass it to somebody else, give it as a gift or whatever, yeah. And I was pleasantly surprised. Yes, pleasantly surprised, because this one actually I really enjoyed it. So as you can see, the box is quite simple, but it does the job perfectly. It's nothing fancy. The important thing is it protects the bottle. And the bottle itself quite cute. There you are. So this is the bottle. The juice itself is amber, and the cap is not bad. It's okay. It's nothing fancy, and the atomizer is actually quite good. Okay. So I'll leave in the description where you can find it if you are interested to go and find it for the cheapest price, hopefully. And this one is on the box. It doesn't say Sultan Noir, but on the website it says Sultan Noir. Doesn't matter, Noir or Sultan Noir. So this one is actually very good for this time of the year, for the cool weather. Okay, for the cold weather is fantastic. Why? Because this is a combination of so many notes that I love for this time of year. For example, vanilla. Vanilla is very strong in this. For example, tobacco. Tobacco is quite prominent. For example, leather. Leather is quite strong. Amber. Yes, it's quite complex. For under £15, it was very surprising how complex it is. You get a little bit of herbal notes as well in there, citruses in the beginning especially, and I don't think it's a copy of it, but it reminds me very strongly, or it reminds me of Red Tobacco by Mancera. As I said, it's not 100%. Red Tobacco is a little bit spicier than this one, and also the tobacco is quite more prominent in this one. This one is, you can detect the tobacco, absolutely yes, but it's not as strong as the Red Tobacco. Okay, so it's basically it's like a combination of things that I love for this time of year, and that's why I was pleasantly surprised. And the other surprise of this very cheap or very reasonable fragrance is the longevity. I had this one, I wore it for 3 days, and each time it gave me 7 to 8 hours of longevity on the skin. Obviously, it depends on your skin and your climate and all those things. It might vary, but on my skin, I get 7 to 8 hours consistently. Especially for the cooler weather, that was very good. If you put it on t-shirt, it goes even longer. It goes up to 10 to 12 hours, easy. So I was very surprised with the performance, with the complexity of this scent, because as I said, it's under £15. I wasn't expecting these things. Wow, gorgeous. So it is. It opens up. It is almost linear. It's not 100% linear. It changes a little bit, but when it opens up beautifully. It opens up with herbal feel, citrusy feel, and also sweet. So sweet, citrus, and herbal feel. And first it hits you, you think, okay, this is a herbal fragrance, but slowly it tries. Basically, other things come up. Okay. As I said, it's not 100% linear, but it doesn't change much. It doesn't change dramatically, okay? So after, say, an hour or half an hour, you get to the dry down, and the mid is dominated by tobacco. So the tobacco is a little bit on the herbal side. It's a little bit pipey herbal side. And also is quite ambery, and that vanilla starts to shine as well. And when you get to the dry down, which is about 2 to 3 hours, it will be dominated by leather and tobacco. It's a combination of leather, tobacco, and a little bit of herbal notes and a little bit of spiciness. So this is how it ends. But as I said, it's not a huge changer. It changes a little bit, but it's not a linear either. So overall, this is amazing for what you pay. Okay, again, if it was 70, 80 quid, I wouldn't say it's amazing. It would have been nice, but for the money you're paying under £15, this is amazing. Because as I said, I wasn't expecting that. It feels to me a little bit on the niche side, okay? So who is it for? This is for people who like their tobacco, they like their leather, they like their amber, they like their spices, and they like the vanilla, okay? So the combination of these. So if you like these things I mentioned, this is absolutely highly recommended. If you don't like the things I mentioned, this is quite sweet as well. On the scale of 1 to 10, I would say around 6 to 7 sweetness, okay? So it's quite sweet, but those leather and tobacco and spices balance the sweetness. So the sweetness, you never run away, okay? It never becomes too sweet. Overall, I recommend it very much if you like these things I mentioned. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.